So most people film their everyday carries and talk about their products in depth, but honestly, I'm a pretty simple person. I'm a high school student, and really, you wouldn't expect me to be carrying a lot of stuff with me to school every day, but I do photography, so it's really important for me to have a camera. I don't bring a camera with me to school because they supply one for us. I normally get really good cameras for that matter. But my everyday carry is pretty simple. I carry about really not a lot of things with me other than my backpack if I'm going to be going to school or on a trip. So I thought I would get into every product here right now. So first up is the AirPod Pro Gen 2s. I particularly, sorry, I was checking the focus. I like these because they're really simple and really easy to use, and they come with the Lightning port or the USB-C port, which I really like. The design of them are not super radical. They are white headphones. It does have the MagSafe charging, the Apple Watch puck charging, which I really like because I don't need a lot of chargers now. It does have MagSafe charging, and the case, as you can see, is a little scuffed over here. But in general, it's really nice, and I feel like when they added that lanyard loop, it did allow a lot of people to have these on their keys more, and I really see that happen. So next up is my watch of choice. So this is the Apple Watch Series 9 in stainless steel in the 41mm case variant. To be honest with you, it's not the greatest device I've ever used, to be honest, because it's an Apple Watch. It's going to work like you would expect, and it's going to function like you would expect. I have it paired with the Cypress Green Sport Loop. Um, it's pretty comfortable. I just wouldn't wear it for swimming, but the watch has been scuffed and scratched, but it's really good. So next up is my phone of choice. My phone is the iPhone 14 Pro in the space black color. It's a really simple phone. I mean, it has a great camera. The case is one of these cheap knockoff clear cases I have paired with it. And my wallet of choice is the Moft Everyday little wallet right here. I don't believe that's the model name, but it's really thick if you put a lot of cards. I have like 5 cards in here at the moment right now, so that's why it's a little bit more thick. But you can see it has a kickstand here, so you're able to take out your phone and plop it there vertically or landscape. And I can carry I have 5 cards in here and 20 bucks in cash, so it's pretty nice. These do come in a few different colors. I believe it comes in white, blue, and green, but that's really great. So next up, I do carry chapstick with me every day because it's really important that you don't want to have chapped lips. Also really important if you have mints and stuff like that, because it can use for various situations, like if your breath smells or your throat is irritated. I just find that I like carrying mints with me. But chapstick is really handy as well. So to power this stuff on the go is the Anker 622 MagGo battery pack. As you can see, it's pretty thick, and when I pair it with my phone, it's even thicker. Like, that is really thick. It's like the size of an iPhone. But it is 5,000 milliamp hours, and I like it because it's a kickstand. And then you just put your phone there and you can prop it up and go on FaceTime or whatever you want to do. The material is rubber over here. As you can see, it's yellowed from being in my pockets and discolored from the sun. You're just going to expect that with the color white. But if you have a lighter color, I would see that being an issue. But if it's darker color, it really isn't an issue. This does charge at 7.5 watts like every other wireless charger out there because it's not really MagSafe compatible. It's just Qi compatible. But it does stick on your phone really well. On the bottom, you have a few different things. You have your LED indicators to see how your phone is charging and if the battery is dying. You also have a USB-C port here to charge the device itself, but it's also really good because you can also use this to power other things, like an Apple Watch. And then you have the power button here as well, and that's about it. So the last thing I carry with me is typically my keys because it's really important for me if I'm driving to school or I just need to go somewhere. I did remove a set of keys from here. I normally have like 3 little extra keys, but I'm not going to show that on camera because you can probably copy the keys, and also it has my library tag on there, so I really don't want to show you that. But as you can see here, it has the car key, this little 8-ball key, which I like, and then additionally this flashlight, which I really like because this I got from that company Temu for about $5, and it's USB-C rechargeable, it's water resistant, it's magnetic, and as you can see here, you can just click to turn on, or you can do the little lights here. It has ultraviolet lights, it has a flashing lights, and it's really good, but it's really also versatile. And on top of that, I have an Apple AirTag here because really you always need to track your keys. And then lastly is this Night Eyes S-Binder here. I like this because it's the number 2 version. It's able to hold up to 10 pounds, but it's really slim and thin profile and really like low profile. So I can easily just swap out the keys like so, but it keeps everything secure. So that is about it for my everyday carry. I really don't carry a lot of stuff with me because it's not really needed for that purpose. But typically I will also carry a water bottle with me, or if I'm on a plane or if I'm in the car for a very long time, I will use the Sony WH-1000 XM4s. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.